It was bad. It was really bad. But two familiar faces. Talk to me, man.
Cosmos up against Muffin Bros, Whispy.
Yep.
Whispy taking out Mook to get here. The Diddy Kong / Jigglypuff main. He's done some pretty crazy things. I mean, there's one video that's pretty popular with him. And he had a sick, nasty punish on who I believe was Grim Turtle's Bayonetta.
Oh, okay.
It was a rest punish at that. It was kind of blew up the internet for a while. But you know, it's not just about those little moments. I think overall he's just an incredibly strong player.
Yeah.
Like we said, the one guy who drove up all the way from Houston to get that extra practice in before LTC4 this weekend.
It's a good idea. Come early. Come for the friendlies. Stay for the food. The food here is great. Just saying.
Yeah, we do have pretty amazing food. And wow, amazing angle from Whispy, arcing that straight onto the stage. And these dares from him have been so effective as well. Let's keep in mind that Whispy is in the loser's bracket because of Cosmos, so this is a run back.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough spot to be in. Now, the biggest thing is, where's the adaptation? Can he bring it back? So, we saw earlier, the off-stage game is pretty good for Whispy, and he finished it off with that well-placed fair. Now, at 93%, this can be problematic, especially if he ends up going off stage.
It truly felt like Whispy had the upper hand on Cosmos in the air. All those air-to-air battles, I felt like he was winning the majority. And even now, we're seeing the continued punishment off of these aerials with Whispy closing out that last stock with a drop zone fair. Loving the aggression that we're seeing from him. He's at a high percent. He's trying to figure out whether this is when he really pushes the advantages, plays a little bit more risky, or if this is when he tries to conserve the stock for all that it's worth.
Yeah, that does make sense.
It's such an interesting option. He does a wall jump into the monkey flip and actually climbs right onto Cosmos to rack on more percent.
Now with having Peel ready to go, Whispy could consider having that Peel on him for an out of shield option for a punish, because finding retorts sometimes can be very difficult with this character. The reason being, if there's shield pressure or if there's kind of any craziness that you're looking for some sort of an opening and they're already at the high percentages, that Peel is the answer. That Peel can create opportunities that you can dream of.
Right now, Cosmos, he's trying to play at a range where Whispy feels uncomfortable pulling out the banana peel. If he shuts down the peel, Nebs, and that makes Whispy's job significantly harder, especially on KOs. But what the last stock demonstrated was he doesn't necessarily need it. He's so good at keeping Cosmos in the air and making sure he doesn't come down. That may have been an input error from Cosmos. I wasn't sure what he was really going for that with that recovery option.
That definitely was. Ooh, the up smash anti-air getting stuffed out. That was an excellent job waiting to see what option that Whispy would choose, and then just grabbed the peel and took it out of the picture. Ooh, the hard call out, guessing that he was going to catch the last half of the neutral get up. He would have beaten out get up attack cleanly.
Whispy, he's found a lot of success with these monkey flips. And the back air, taking game one from Cosmos, that's absolutely massive for him.
Yeah, he needed that tempo. Cosmos has been somebody who's been on quite a tear all throughout these weeks here in DFW. And I just wanted to point out, so when you saw that neutral B pop off from Corrin, the immediate response from Whispy was side B over it, I'm going to get my hands on you. Side B is super smart if you've seen someone commit to something. So for instance, especially something like projectile. Be able to cover such a distance horizontally and go into a command grab is fantastic. And especially if you can follow it with leading with punishes, maybe if you have a platform available, the possibilities really are endless.
Cosmos hoping to really utilize the horizontal space that his attacks cover in order to stuff out Whispy. But he has to remember that a lot of this match was around those air-to-air battles where we saw Whispy get the time, and right
spot
there,
spot dodge through the side B. And that's the kind of trouble that we're going to be looking for Whispy to avoid. The side Bs that come out, if you get to that tipper, you're going to be seeing a complete tempo shift back into his favor.
Cosmos needs that tempo shift in his favor right now. He's down. Cosmos is considered widely to be a 1 or 2 in the Dallas rankings, whereas Whispy, I believe, is on the latter half of that top 10. Like we said, going to be a great win for him. He's doing a great job.
There's a punish available, though. With that side B, you could have seen Whispy just simply take up the stage and walk towards him.
He's gotten a lot of air dodges out of Cosmos. I'm surprised he's not going for more up airs at this kind of a percent. I think it would be enough to take the stock. instead opting for a lot of forward
There it is.
monkey flip.
That was guessing that he would see Cosmos try to take up real estate.
And is that his answer maybe to the Dragon Lunge?
Could be. It definitely depends on the timing. Because if he does it too early, or if he does it proactively, he could just get caught out.
Wow, the guts from Whispy to pull out a peel at that particular time. Cosmos could have thrown out almost any other aerial. Gets the chop instead and actually takes the stock. The power of rage and the power of that bite coming into play.
That back air, though, excellent job of a quick retort out of it. He's looked to dunk it. We've seen Whispy go ham before and try to send this man to the Shadow Realm with his well-placed airs. No, just waits. Now, that Z-drop was excellent because it covered the recovery option that was available to Cosmos. Having projectiles there can just say you don't get to drop low and then come back up below.
Cosmos retaining the stock for all that it's worth. He's hoping to get this extra damage. Whispy!
No double.
Hands.
And his face is in his hands. That is that moment of realization where your double has been stolen from you. And that up B that you wanted is way too low to begin with. Even if he was starting to charge, you still have a slight amount of drift downward as you're charging. He was done for without that double jump.
That hurts so much as a spectator, as a player. Moments like that when you're on the verge of really possibly beating someone and you throw it away like that, it hurts.
Yeah.
I'm don't get me wrong, he was down a stock, but Cosmos, he was approaching 200% on the initial. That's one aerial from Whispy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. So from here, we're going to move on to Dreamland. Omega. Okay. Now we just get the soundtrack. That's what we really wanted, right?
Yeah, it's 64 height.
So, with this type of... Oh, God. In fact, I swear to God,
I'm not going to Dreamland clap, don't worry.
Shout-outs to Lunchables for starting that meme. Also, there's a bounty on him. Go get him.
Wait, did he?
Yeah, he's the one who started that meme. Him and M.
When?
Yeah, at
Paragon?
Paragon LA. Yeah, that's when that
Oh
meme
my
started.
God.
Know your memes.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Lunchman.
Damn it, Lunchables, man. Oh, and
Okay.
wow.
You try to cut him off.
The fact that Cosmos actually recovered high for the first time in the set is what got
Done
it. Wow.
skis. He caught him with the tipper.
Beautiful.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting because he caught the no tech and then just went straight in.
Yeah, setting up with it with Whispy's own banana peel. He needs to get a handle on his items if he's going to bring this game back.
Those nairs, so good because they cover all around and just hitboxes everywhere. And from here, Corrin's going to do his their best to just keep it together. Cosmos was looking for something to take stage control. Another input error. This guy, what? Just doing it raw? Okay.
Why not? He jumps and he's fading towards Cosmos. The bite's going to come in.
Let's see.
And despite playing so well in these first two games, we see Whispy on the verge of getting two-stocked.
Whispy holding it together. There it is. Peel into forward smash. Been calling it out all night.
Exactly what he needed to do.
There's the up air.
Yeah, he's been using the monkey flip to get around as a burst movement option, trip up Cosmos, who's hoping to punish landings, but he's caught onto that, and now he's throwing these aerials to ensure he can snag Whispy, even if he chooses to commit to that.
Right, the reason being is burst movement is difficult to react to because it's quick. Unless you've read that it's going to happen from a previous tendency, you're not going to be able to see it and go, oh, got it, yeah, I'll just get ready to punish that. It's quick. Traditionally, whenever people use a lot of up airs, a burst movement option is usually the go-to. Nearly having another issue there, but...
Scary. Cosmos had actually got hit by that dare. Whispy knows that he needs to make risky plays if he's going to bring this game back.
That's okay, so 3 times we've seen the dash away with Dragonlance. However, first time, no punish. Second time, walk forward, baited for throw, walk backwards. Third time now, we're actually seeing punishes. So we're seeing the adaptation from Whispy.
He's actually bringing this game back. Cosmos forced to use the jump there. He's able to land, going for the up throw. It's not a high enough percent on either front.
Oh, it's okay. So from this percentage, both of them can kill each other, honestly.
It's going to be Cosmos that does it, taking advantage of Dreamland's lower ceiling. And he's going to get the run back now against Hyuga in Grand Finals.
Excellent pick from both of these guys, but I think that SD, that got to him.
Yeah, I mean, that got to me, man.
Yeah. It's hard to come back. It's hard to swing back tempo, especially whenever you are on that roll, you're on that game, and you feel like tempo's in your favor. You feel that you could make something happen here. And that one thing that just kind of spoils. It's almost like just someone, your friend, giving you that bad news that spoils the mood for the night.